anybody know when Rob is going to be
Welcome back to this episode of the Triton
Why do you
Jeju
wanna know,
Cash
Bobby?
Game. This is Randy Lou.
How often does he play with you guys? Does he like go to Vegas a lot?
Not often enough.
No, he plays with us all the time. We go to all of his
All the
events,
time.
too. Yes.
I played with him one game where he broke even. I was steaming like crazy.
He actually has crushed us.
The first hand I ever played against
He's
him,
crushed
he
us.
beat me in a $2 million pot. It was the stupidest hand ever. I
Go
went,
on, what
I
was
went
it?
insane. But I made a huge 3-bet against him, and he said basically like I 3-bet him to like
He called you the
25,000
He
US.
called
and
you the Jack High Flush.
He said if you make it 20,000 US, I'll call you, and I did it, and then he stacked me for $2 million.
And by the
What
way,
was it?
Rob had a Jack High Flush, checked it the whole way, and he bluffed all his chips off.
Really?
Yeah.
2 million each, guys, or 2 million pots?
Rob,
No, 2 million pot, 1 million each.
1 million.
Rob beat me a James Bond hand. It was the most incredible thing ever. Somebody raised, I flatted with 2 threes. I've got 650,000 in front of me. He's got me covered. 750,000 in front of me. He's got me covered. He 3-bets. The guy calls. I call. The flop comes 10, 10, 3. We get it all in on the flop. My pocket threes. I'm so happy. Just please don't get lucky. He had 10, 3 of clubs. I had no outs in a $1.5 million pot. No outs. That's how
the
how
boat.
he's done me. That's just a straight James Bond hand. You'll never hear. I mean, you're looking at that and everybody's
Good
like,
hand.
"What in the world?" I got nothing to cheer for. Nothing to cheer for. I guess I could cheer for a 10 or a 3 and hope that the game's like a bad deck.
Basically, me and Robert always lose to Rob, but Bobby always beats him, so Bobby enjoys it.
I watched a hand, Tom, where the guy had the king
Now-
high
now-
flush.
now deal
this
him
guy
out.
had the ace high
Missed the blind.
flush,
Now deal him out.
was drawing dead, and the second deuce of diamonds hit the board
Thank
at the
you.
river.
That's pretty strong.
So they had to split it
When was that?
about 12 years ago.
That's pretty strong. I've never had that happen.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
No, I
I guess
remember.
you're never truly drawing
I
dead.
remember.
Well, they didn't have shufflers to like see if all the cards were there and stuff like that.
I remember sweating Freddie D playing a stud pot, and he had 2 8 of spades in his door. 8 of spades and an 8 of spades. The 3rd card, the 5th card. 5th street was another 8 of spades.
In stud?
I love that we get to hear all these stories. Back to the action. Rob was going to bump it up to 8-6
No,
suited.
it's very rare, because when they open a brand new deck, you check the cards.
Yeah.
And it's very rare, but over the years, 10 years, he caught a deck once with the 2 aces of spades in it.
I think I've seen that before. When they open
Yeah,
it, I
when
think
they're
I've-
opening it, you check
Yeah.
the deck. Yeah.
Once or twice, I think I've seen that.
I think I've seen it 2 times ever in my life.
Okay, you scared me, but then you chickened out, so I'm
I
not
didn't
quite
check it
sure
out. I
what
was
you
trying to get
had.
these guys in.
So we got middle set for Bobby
You're
Baldwin.
gonna be a big star.
All right, you scared me.
Rob's got an inside straight draw. Baldwin is going to try to get some value. Robo looking for a 7, but just going to lay it down.
I don't want to bust you in front of all the viewers. Let's see the river. The river. Met. Okay.
That's what you need.
What?
6, that's what you need.
No, I need 7.
Rob, you're getting dealt in.
I have 8-6.
Yeah, I saw 6.
What?
I saw 6.
We're dealing you
I
in.
had 8-6. Need 7.
Three kings?
King.
Yeah.
So the blinds are 1,000, 2,000 with 2,000 anti-USD, roughly. Duan's going to open up 10-5 of clubs on a dealer button. Currently up in the game. Baldwin in the small blind reaching for re-raising chips. It actually changes his mind and folds. So JRB's going to come along. Jack 10. So all diamond flop. Check, check. Turn card is the 4. Check, check again. River card is the 8, so no one has a piece.
Very addiction. You
Duan,
only can
does he want to
click,
fire now? He is going to reach for chips.
Get hurt.
And it's going to win this pot.
You need to calm down. When you're winning, you can never quit. 6. When you're winning, play. Money very easy. I make money
Okay, you can deal
I
with
was
in
it.
bathroom.
I was addicted for 4 days, and then I realized it was a torture chamber. It was so fun, and then it's like I just associate it with mouse and pain.
But 20 million is nothing.
A lot of money. House, car,
Small swing.
kids' college fund.
We don't have kids yet.
Rob, you got a hand. Rob, you got a hand.
3 games of poker for Jean Robert.
Yes, that's the
Very
cost.
expensive.
Set of deuces, you got a hand.
So this is going to be a blind versus blind battle.
Ooh.
And Mr. Wu's pumping it up with 4 deuce.
No problem. Make one, make one. Okay, okay. Okay, Pang Yao, take it.
So this is the special cash game from Jeju during the Triton Super High Roller Series. Aaron Zhang's going to open up pocket queens. Duan's got pocket threes. Pretty good hand to try to see a flop. Try to induce some calls behind you. So Lang Yu's got a 3 in his hand. He's going to call. So 1-3 left in the deck. Lang Yu pairs his 4, backdoor flush draw. Aaron Zhang is going to continuation bet here. 3/4 of the pot. Rob Young's also playing this game, but stepped away from the table for now. Robo bought in for $1 million. Got Ace King gonna open up.
Full deck. I need a coffee first. Full deck.
JRB's gonna 3-bet the Queen 10. They're pretty deep.
No.
Robo needs to decide should he 4-bet or just call here. Does just call. Gonna underrepresent his hand. It's not gonna be expected to have Ace King that much. JRB is the pre-flop raiser and is going to fire 20,000, trying to represent Ace King. But his opponent is actually the one that has it. Robo is just going to call here, trying to feign weakness. Turns top 2 pair. JRB picks up an inside straight draw. He knows that he can put a lot of pressure on hands like pocket 8s, 9s, 10s, jacks, queens. Probably wouldn't call here, but another overcard
They'll
coming.
always battle.
So he's going to bet again.
Yeah, always.
Oh, they have been battling for years.
Robo knows probably the best way to get more chips is to just call. Let his opponent fire away.
Who are you rooting for?
Robo makes the call, 170,000 USD in the middle. River card is the 9 of hearts, so the backdoor hearts get there.
Yeah, but still, one of them you can give more shit to, right?
Robo checks. JRB, does he want to fire and try to represent a flush or ace king?
Yes, I'll probably root for JRB. Because he's in makeup anyway, so whoever wins anyway. So.
Better for the game if JRB wins.
Yeah.
Ace King.
It does check, and Robo is going to win this pot.
I think
Oh, sorry. Flush.
everybody wins that way, don't they? So everyone wins,
I like it better this way, Rob. Send that pot down here.
yeah, that's worse for the economy.
Send that pot down here.
That is, it's chirpy tonight, this fella, isn't he?
So
Lock
Robo's
him up
up
in the
about
vault.
140,000
Nice little
US
vault.
dollars.
You see, that was
That's his
many-
profit.
Robo.
there
Fort
was many
Knox.
as much Hong Kong wang as you
Bought
want
him for
in your
a
boat.
billion
Fort Knox.
Korean
The
won.
only way you're getting these chips is if I give them to John Robert.
Back at the starting stack. All right. Let's do it again.
Aaron Zing's got 5-4 diamonds, going to open up.
So we're coming back to Jeju in September. To do Millions Asia and Triton together.
What's gonna be the?
Hmm?
Would there be like a million? Oh, so there'd be the high roller series and
Yeah.
big main event with like 2,000 people or something.
Yeah, there'll be like a 1K, 2K, 5K, 10K, which is party poker. And then
Yeah.
there'll be there 100K, 25K.
That's a
50K
good
stuff.
idea.
We'll do it together.
Do they have another room here? They're gonna put.
Yeah. Here. I mean,
There's a
obviously-
bunch of rooms back there too, a bunch of the junket rooms.
I mean, the issue is the date. You can do September because there's nothing on, apart from an online series, WQ. But you can do December and it's cold. And these guys feel that people want to come here when weather's a bit better.
December, it's not great.
Yeah, September's nice. It's nice outside.
Yeah.
You go out by the pool.
You been in September?
Yeah, we were here last September. It was great.
We're in August.
We were in August?
Yeah,
But
but
September's right
yeah,
here.
they-
August was actually a
Today.
little too hot.
Yeah.
I would lean against December. I've been here in December.
September's okay.
I don't remember, but yeah, December's nice. You know,
We'll,
December's fine.
obviously, we'll bring a lot of people, so there'll be like atmosphere, blah, blah, blah. You know.
来年就是
Yeah.
他们上不是他们
没关系，随时都可以，你看他们都走来走去。
Yeah.
The way